Hey everybody, how you doing? I didn't realize it was 6 o'clock yet. My eyes are not working too well tonight, so I'm gonna try to run through the light, but everybody's in here, so hold on. Let's see. Says Gil's in here, but I don't think he is. Uh, Uncle Al. Says Gil's in here, but hold on. Get my phone turned down. There we go. Uh, see, who else? Jay's in here, old man's in here, and Kyle's in here. Think that's everybody? If I did not get you, sure you. Oh, Blue Healer just dropped in. How you doing, Blue Healer? So if I'm missing you guys, make sure you just drop it in so I see your name in red. See my name in red, and I'll catch you. Like I said, my eyes are not working too good tonight. I am not going to be able to get them fixed until I believe it's the first part of December, is what the doctor told me. I got the money all paid up, but they won't let me. They won't have anybody in there to work on me till I believe it's the first week in December. So I can't wait to get my eyes fixed. You don't know what it's like trying to read your phone or see online and make comments and stuff without having any vision. It just sucks. Hey, John's life, how you doing, buddy? Is you, I'm telling you, that is right. Ammo shopping sucks. Even where I go to get mine, just down the street, used to be I could get as many boxes as I wanted, of the 265s or the 7MMs, and it didn't matter. You just pile up on them. Then all of a sudden, you couldn't uh, get one less, and then it turned up that now when you go in there, you can only get two at a time. Oh, there's Gil.
Hey, yeah,
Now
I was just finished scheduling my latest video. It's going to start 15 minutes after your live stream's over.
yeah, I've got a video in key on my other computer. It's me putting a leather sheath together, and the damn editor wanted to update, and now I can't get the video to do it because the whole computer locked up.
Been there, done that.
Yeah, I'm totally pissed off. I can't get my video out of there now. I gotta work on it when I get off of this live stream.
Yeah. Well, saying hi to everybody out there: Blue Healer, Jay, Old Man, John's Life, Robert Moore, Kyle. Who else did I miss here? Jay, and I think I got everybody. Oh, Uncle Al.
Uncle Al.
Uncle Al's out there.
Are you out there, Uncle Al? I didn't see you say nothing.
Yeah, he just said snow.
Yeah, I've got 8 inches of that.
Yeah, we had some snow come down a couple days ago, and it's just a little bit, maybe that much, stuck around in spots. But the wind was blowing, so it kept blowing it around. It really, only a couple spots I was able to stick to. And then this morning when I got up at 7:30, it was like 13 degrees. Supposedly during the night, it got down close to 3.
Yeah, we were only supposed to get like 3 inches. And yeah, it got to be about 8 inches by the time it quit.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about dumping more on us.
Yeah. Yeah, my new video coming out here in a minute may tick Steve off. I'm stirring the pot. The title is California versus Idaho. However, it says the rest of it is for homesteading and retirement. But
Yeah, he
I
kind of
said,
stuck on that
yeah,
California living.
yeah. I really, I love the weather of California. I love the scenery. I love a lot of it. I hate what they've done to it politically,
And
and
what it costs to live there, yeah.
the bureaucracy. And it's like, example, to build a 20 by 40-foot barn here, or building a shop with, out power or water, there's no permit in California. I'd spend 6 months trying to get permits and plan approval.
Yep.
Here it's
You
like,
would have
go
to
build it.
bootleg one.
And they go build it. And then after it's built, they say, hey, what do I need to do to put electrical in it? Well, show us where you're going to put the plugs and stuff. And we'll show, I think it's like a $15 permit. And you wire it, they come out, they check on it. Oh, you're good. But yeah. Otherwise, if it hadn't been for what the certain people had done to California, my wife and I might have stayed there. But let's see. Yeah, snow is just this is what's weird is even last year, it wasn't this cold. Last year everyone was saying, "Oh man, this is the coldest it's been in 20 years."
I think it's going to be a bad one this year.
Yeah, I think like Dave was saying, with suspicious observers and the solar cycle, it's we're not in the grand solar minimum. We're in the next cycle thing, and the temperature is dropping. Global warming, as being caused by humans, has been totally blown out of the water with what's been going on lately. And they're tying it more. They are beginning to tie it more to the solar cycles of the sun. But it's just so, because what humans can do to such a huge planet is insignificant as far as what the weather does. However, when the sun starts to go to sleep a little bit, and it's not putting out all that energy towards the earth, it gets cold here. How many times have we had total deserts across this planet, or been almost a total cue ball of ice and snow? Long time before humans were on it, it's been going back and forth. So we're not making any changes to it.
Yeah.
We may be polluting the water and the air to poison ourselves.
Oh, the carbon does have some sort to do with it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, because carbon creates heat.
Yeah, I like what Jay said there. California went to hell when Dragnet went off the air. Once Jack Webb was not putting crooks away, it was a downhill spiral.
Dang those guys. Hey, Kaylin, I didn't see you slip in.
Yeah. Hey, Kaylin. Yeah, it's I have a feeling this is going to be I think the next couple of years are going to be a bit chilly on average across the country before it starts to warm up a little bit. But yeah, it's
if you look at just go back and look at the ice ages and stuff. The ice ages have times where they just kind of go real slow through there. It has things to do with it. And that's what makes the layers of the earth shift around.
Yeah. What's also interesting is during an ice age, the equator is a scorcher, unless it totally overruns it. Because usually during an ice age, it's the the upper northern hemisphere up to the pole, and the southern hemisphere down to the pole, and you have like the equator belt there. It gets really hot because the circulation isn't working, and so it's not carrying the heat away from there. And the poles just get colder and colder and colder from each end, and it gets hotter right around the belt. Which is,
we got this a live stream now. Budget, Bushcraft, and RV Life. Hey, how you doing, brother?
Hey, how's it going there? But yeah, it's yeah. I mean, it just the weather this month totally caught me off guard when I made my run back to California to get a bunch more stuff to bring up here. It was nice and everything here, and it's supposed to be nice. I come back and it's like, geez, it's cold.
Oh yeah, well one day it's like 70, 80 degrees. Next day it's 100 degrees. Next day it's 34 degrees.
Yep. Hey, we got JD97 in here.
Hey, JD Knight, how you doing?
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah. So you ready for Armageddon? And let me do the countdown here now. So 7.
We got. You think everybody gonna go to heck?
Yeah, I know. You ready for the possibility of Armageddon starting in 8 days?
Yeah, Armageddon.
I mean, I seriously. I mean, there are some channels out there that are just saying, "Oh, there's going to be one side saying, oh, there's going to be civil war if so and so wins, and this is what's going to happen." And the other side saying, "Oh, this is what's going to happen if he stays in office. This is what's going to happen. All this crap's going to happen."
Yeah,
It's
I've
like,
been kind of watching that shit.
I'm like, really? Where are you guys getting your facts from?
That's all those guys that want it to happen, you know.
Yeah, they want something to go wrong so they can go out and loot. Of course, like Uncle Al says, yeah, and he's been reporting, some of the cities are getting ready that when the rioters come out in force the next morning or even later that evening, they're going to stomp on them with hobnail boots, drag them all off, and just throw, and then they're going to start doing checks. And if they find out that some of those people have been in other cities at riots there, they're going to use federal. There's talk of using the federal RICO Act against them as being a criminal organization, unnamed criminal organization causing riots across the United States.
Well, I think they're already starting to hunt them down.
Yeah,
I catch a little bits and pieces of it here and there, and it sounds like they're starting to hunt them down.
Yeah,
and that doesn't seem hardly fair to the other guys that are being what they call sleepers.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, so they're going to have so much footage of all these riots and stuff, and they're using the facial recognition that even though they're wearing a mask, it's picking up on the high points of where the mask is put on their face and stuff to identify them. And if they can identify them at several different ones, then they can nail them for conspiracy. Conspiracy to incite, conspiracy before and after the fact for all these different riots and stuff, and they can nail them on multiple charges. And if they've crossed state lines, then they can say, "Oh, you fled across state lines to get away from this one to go over there," and now they got them for federal racketeering charges and stuff like that.
Well, they started using all that shit back in the early '90s when they started putting those little camera things up on every friggin' stoplight.
Yeah, Jay, the perfect anti-riot system is an A10 Warthog. Only if you're firing rock solid, I think, because the collateral damage of that 30 millimeter shell bouncing down the street, taking out buildings. Hey, old man. Yeah, but Jay's right. Next, no matter who wins, the lunatics that have been rioting are still going to riot. They're going to go out there and do all sorts of crap. Blue Healer's been listening to Steve again. Tactical.
Yep. Let's get them all wound up.
Yeah.
We'll have them all wound up when Steve gets here.
Yeah. The what's scary on Facebook today? A friend of mine posted about the hospitals in Utah are working together, get ready for reduced services because they are getting so overloaded with people that thinking, oh, it's over with. We don't have to wear our masks anymore, running around and getting the red dragon. And then someone else commented on it from down in Texas. Same thing's happening down there in Texas. And when was that here? Let me double check my numbers here. Friday, we set a new record for the most new cases in one day. 87,700 new cases on Friday.
That's just one day.
One day. Hey, Saturday was hot on its tail. Saturday was second place with 81,000 cases in one day. Granted, here's the asterisk. Probably a bunch of those are false positives. But these are supposed to be positive tests, not them marking off. I mean, you do have some jurisdictions that are just, oh, you're feeling sick, but you live with them. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and count you. We're not going to test you. So, but and guys, it's something like Dave and I've been saying. Come November, it's really going about the middle of November. It's really going to explode.
Well, it's all those damn rallies.
Yeah, all the rallies, all the parties, everything else going on, and everyone getting tired of wearing a mask. And everyone, these people say it's a control issue. It's a control issue. No, it's not. It's a safety issue that is being used by certain political parties, both, as a control thing. It's like the seatbelt. And when the first came to people were protesting wearing seatbelts. You know, they weren't the rioting protests they have now, but they were, private protests. I'm not going to wear a seatbelt. And people were dragging their feet against it, fighting against wearing a seatbelt. It's a safety issue.
Hey, old school prepper, how you doing?
Yeah. Hey, Martha. And then think of all the safety things, like when they started making people wear hard hats on the construction site. All the guys, it hurts my head, it hurts my neck just to wear this heavy thing on my head. Now everyone does it's mandatory.
Yeah, they don't even think about it. Most of them,
yeah,
they walk onto the job site, they just go thump and it's there. They don't even think about it.
Exactly, and the same thing like safety glasses. Using safety glasses, people were, I don't need safety glasses, blah blah blah. Well, that's what the mask is. It's just a safety issue. How long has Japan been wearing masks year round?
Years. I mean,
years, decades. Yeah, you look at their subway. Everybody's wearing a mask on the subway because they don't want to get whatever the next person has. Whether it's a runny nose, whether it's it is some other type of virus or it's common cold, whatever it is, they don't want it, and it's just a safety issue. And
that's what people have to look at it as. Hey, I just don't want what Joe Blow's got.
Yeah. And, everyone says, oh, I can't breathe in it. Well, breathe right. I've been wearing those masks and even heavier duty masks that are a little bit harder to breathe through for decades. And if you don't do the short panic breaths while you have it on, if you just breathe normally, you're fine. It's when you start going, you start, building all that carbon dioxide up and feeling lightheaded. And here he is. It's Steve, Corsair's trainer. All right.
Yeah, see, I got one of those that has a adjustable thing on the ear,
Yeah.
So if it starts getting all heated up in there, I just pull on a string and it loosens it up,
I have a little theory about the masks that loop behind the ears.
Hey, Steve.
In a couple years, we're gonna have a new. We're all gonna be Dumbo ears. It's gonna pull it all forward.
We're all gonna have the Leonard Nimoy, Leonard Nimoy, whatever his name is.
Yes, that'd be pointed up though. But I prefer the mask that has the elastic all the way around the head, so I can shift it up and down, whatever. That's more comfortable, personally. I mean, like I said, I've worked hazmat and other stuff when I was working construction, and to me, masks, it's no big deal. In the wood shop, wear masks in the wood shop all the time, so you don't, start having all these wooden
That's like me,
wooden
you know. I was
motors.
a welder, so I always had some sort of mask on, you know.
Yeah. And the construction industry knows about masks, and a lot of the guys in the construction industry are laughing their heads off at people. I can't breathe. It's too difficult to breathe.
You know that some of those Leo guys, you know, the husky boys, like don't want to mention any names, you know. They, they don't want to wear those masks because then they can't be uh, blocked out, you know.
Yeah. I like
Don't be thinking I'm talking about Steve.
Budget Bush. Look at what Budget Bushcraft put in there. Will Smith ears. Oh. So, yeah. So, like I was saying earlier, Steve's gonna be mad at me at in another. Okay, it's 22, so it comes out. It'll be out in 53 minutes.
53 minutes, Steve will be boiling.
Steve, it's not. I'm not putting down all of California. I love California. I love the weather there. I just hate the bureaucracy and the political dip boobies. Yeah, Jay has it perfect. Better to wear a mask than have your nose full of sheetrock dust after a day of sanding and mudding. And if you're working concrete, oh, you definitely want to be wearing a mask.
Oh man, really?
You do not want to get silicosis. Steve, masks are good. It means you're deploying gas. All right, everybody, eat your beans. We're going to deploy gas. I need to check this. What do we got here? All right, that's done. I can go ahead. Got to close one of my other windows here real quick, guys. Let me switch it up here. Uh-oh.
Try to get my eyes to turn to the right
Okay, that's wrong.
screen.
That's backwards, those numbers. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And one thing I have noticed that when tracking the red dragon here, it's usually about 2 weeks after people do something stupid on the weekend that the numbers jump. And
I'll open it up.
yeah. And hit save on that. There we go. Back to here. There we are. And I got all the windows closed, Kaylin. Eat extra hot chili and beans. Oh, Will. YouTube just gave me the notification that you were live right now.
Oh, really?
It just popped up 25 minutes late. It popped up. Fortunately, I had.
Let's see, I think I put it up at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, I got 30 minutes before the hour. I got the one saying you're going live in 30 minutes. But when you actually went live, instead of getting an immediate notification, it came out 25 minutes later.
Yeah, it's getting stinking bad.
Yeah. Actually, if guys, you talk about me eating chili and beans and stuff like that, I made a new. I came up with a good not a salsa, more of a bean dip combination salsa when I was back in California last time. We Actually, not this time before. And I was going to make up some more downstairs here, but got to get my daughter and her husband to clean up the kitchen so I can get in there and do some cooking. Yeah, it's sort of like the old Fritos bean dip you get, only it's a lot more flavorful, a lot more spicy, and has more vegetables in it. Mainly tomatoes and some peppers and stuff.
Yeah, hold on, Uncle.
So, ooh. So we got what? Where is it? Uncle Oz says 18 watching, only 13 likes. Take a look, see over here. See what I got here. Okay. Need to refresh this one here. I'm showing 14 likes. I'm going to refresh the whole thing because it was lagging. Somebody took their like away.
Oh no!
They didn't give you a thumbs down. They just took their like away because it had 14 likes. Now someone put a like back, so now we got another like.
They're playing with us.
Let's see. Can we go all the way back up to the other one? No. Okay, that's gone by. So let me see if I can throw this in there for him.
That should work for you, Uncle.
All right, you got it. Steve just hit the like button. All right, we got 15.
Yeah, I knew it should have been him. He's messing with us.
All right, guys, we have a chance. We're 16 watching, 15 like it. Who's the bad person? No, who's not living with the responsibility?
I told you guys last week. This one I'm going to give away tonight. This stuff is awesome. You can Google it. It's called alien tape.
Alien tape
is reusable. And it's like 8 tape or that black Gorilla tape. Only thing is you can reuse it. You can take it and cut a piece off, hang it up with a picture on the wall. If you get tired of looking at a picture, you just take it down, take the tape off the back, put it back on the roll, and use something else.
Yeah,
pretty good stuff. So tonight, I'm gonna give my roll away that's never been used, and then I want you guys to use it and report back and tell everybody what you think of it.
Yeah. Well,
I better let Uncle in here.
Yeah,
there's you want in here, Uncle. Oh, that's not Uncle.
Yep, that's all the. I just looked up the alien tape, and they got it on Amazon and Walmart, so it's all over the place.
Got some, it's pretty good stuff, man.
Looks interesting.
Learned about it, but it is terrific stuff.
Oh, no wonder I haven't heard about it before. They've been advertising it on TV. I don't have a TV anymore.
Oh, Lord.
See?
Anyway.
As seen on TV, huh?
Yeah.
By a Klingon. Used to be a YouTuber.
Yeah. Okay, let me go ahead and pull that off there now. Let me. Where am I? There. Boom, gone.
Hi, guys.
Hey,
Al. I was taking a nap.
Well.
Hi, guys. I've been on tranquilizers the last couple of days, Malox, to calm down my ulcers. Every time I go on a liquid diet, it screws up my lower intestines. You would not believe. So, anyway, I just jotted down some notes, and this one's from Emergency Services and emergency care units across the United States. Record numbers of accidental shootings on oneself and or other people has risen up. Record numbers of crime victim has risen up. And then let's see. My other notes was liberals, women's, and blacks are buying guns in record numbers. Guess who's helping up? And I have a little note. Michael Bloomberg. I thought Michael Bloomberg was anti-gun.
Well, yeah, but see, he wants them all to get guns now. So they'll go. They having not been fully trained, not gone all the things they're supposed to about learning proper about the nomenclature of it, not doing what they're supposed to do, will go out and do stupid stuff, and all of a sudden, all the stupid stuff will rise because they're not exercising control like they should. They're just, oh, got it, and waving around, doing stupid stuff. Yeah, like Steve says, get training, and they're not. They're just saying, oh, okay, I can go gangster. I seen the movies. I'll just go gangster, turn it sideways, and go gangster on everybody.
Oh yeah, on my notes is a lot of people lost a lot of toes the last 2 months.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's like Jay says, first-time gun owners might be responsible for the accidental shootings. Oh, I guarantee you they are.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, foot shootings about 85% up. Shot in the leg, 40% up. Shot in the testicles, 62% up.
Stick it in the waist, they stick the gun in their waistband, and then they go try to quick draw it out. And what happens?
They
They have their finger inside the trigger guard, and then the sight catches on their the band of their belt, or the belt loop area of the pants. Stops for just a second, and they squeeze grip with everything, not knowing just to grip these fingers. They grip all of it since they got in there. Bang!
Yeah, that's why there's a 62% increase of groin injuries. You know why, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, Steve, you're right. If you have proper sight alignment and sight picture, the gangster works. But most of them hold it up, and they're looking not down the sights, not down for the sights here on it. They're looking down this side of part of the gun.
Yeah, those first-time guys, man, they're dumb as a box of rocks.
Also, they're buying a lot of weird calibers. 22s, 25s, 32s, 380s, low budget 9mm. Not the good kinds, the bad kinds.
Yeah, they're getting the small calibers because it doesn't kick as big as the big bad ones. I mean, it's like, shoot, I got a lot of 22s. I have a 25 that I inherited from my mom that she had from back in 1941. That she got from her first husband, who was an airman and Air Force pilot, who died later that year. But all right, guys. All right, so Jay says it's a budget vasectomy, and Steve says that's a good thing. So basically, they're going to help clean up the gene pool by taking care of themselves.
Right. The biggest numbers of gun confiscation are the ghetto Glocks. I forgot what they call those. Oh, high points. Yeah, ghetto Glocks are being pulled off the street in record numbers.
Well, what's the weirdest? I mean, High Point has a bad reputation because it's cheap, or not cheap. It's inexpensive, built about like a Russian tank, but because it's ugly. Well, hey, I've seen several good gun reviewers who say, I hate it. They went out there, reviewed it, they go, okay, this is not as bad as I thought it was. I don't like the way it looks. It had no jams. It was so super tough, did all this other stuff spot on, but I don't want to own it because it doesn't look cool.
Right. It's reason why it weighs so heavy is it's a recoil action, the slides.
Yeah.
For recoil. Second thing, it's a pin barrel like my the Russian gun I have, the Makarov. It's pinned, so you get really good accuracy on it. Nothing's moving. So is that 4-inch or 3-inch barrel? I can't remember for a Glock. I mean, for a High Point.
Oh, it depends which you can get. You can get both.
3 or 4.
Mm-hmm. You can get. They have different barrel lengths on them. You can get.
And let's say hi to Martha. Hi, Martha. She did a wonderful asparagus and tomato thing this morning.
Yep.
Early in the morning.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go get the wheel out real quick. You keep talking.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, Jay, those the Avenger guns, cannons, or your GAUs. I can't even remember the name of it. Yeah, they're exactly. Makes all those things. But actually, what's interesting is they've taken the Mod Deuce, the 50 caliber, and gave it a 3-barrel one, and that's the GAU 19. That is a friggin' scary looking thing on top of a Hummer. You
Oh,
see
yeah.
that sucker? It's like, that ain't a Mod Deuce. That's a Mod Trice. I'm out of here.
Yeah, don't get one of those FCCY things like I got. I had nothing but problems with that sucker.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, I keep warning people you're going to find some old school guy who's going to look at you and they're going to see all these jokers hopping around with body armor, helmets, and stuff. They're going to be hiding in the bushes. For every one shot these guys are dressed up in, they're going to send back 5 or 6 rounds back towards their direction.
Yeah. Either that or they'll be back far enough and it'll just, the guy out there sprays a bit and he gets one bullet back right between the eyes.
Yep.
All right, hold on to your tickers, boys. Here we go.
All righty. Who's going to win? It's not me because I don't have enough comments in there.
Don't have enough comments. Me neither.
Hey, I've been on tranquilizers for the last 3 days.
All right, we're up. 4, 3, 2. It's 2.
Two.
Yay! Who's 2?
I'm gonna start in the middle since it's 2.
Doing a Halloween drive-through tonight.
We'll start at J, and we'll go down 2 to Old Man.
Old man, you still in here? I think you are. He was in
here, Old Man.
He was a couple minutes ago.
Guys, get the tape. Come on, give me a thumb up.
Later, Steve. He's going on a Halloween drive.
Drive through.
Oh man,
Yeah.
taking the
I thought he
kids
said drive
out.
by. Sorry, Steve.
Next one would be
Old man's here. Yep, there he is.
he get his thumbs up.
Oh, I said, what is it?
It's tape.
It's reusable tape.
It's reusable tape.
Alien tape.
Alien.
I can make it bad.
Way better than tape.
Yeah, I can make a bad joke about alien tape, but
If you don't
So go
want
on.
it, then the next name is Corsair Trainer.
But you just left. Steve just left.
that's
That's okay. I got old man's address, so I'll get one
Okay.
off of him.
yeah. Oh,
And there, let me get that out of the way.
Yeah, let's see.
Everybody give old man a round of applause. Thumbs up.
Yay!
a round of applause.
All right.
Okay, now other things I've been hearing on the web and the net, everybody's freaking out. They're talking about Reset and Dark Winter. Okay, that came out of the 80s, and that was designed for after a big nuclear war in Europe. It's not going to happen in America because Dark Winter was based on martial law in World War II. It's not going to happen in America. We don't have any more bases left. They knocked them all down during the 80s and 90s,
Well,
even the new ones.
Yeah.
How many people think we're going to go into a civil war?
Don't make me laugh.
Yeah. Anybody else in here? Anybody else looking for another laugh?
Like I said, what's going to happen? Let me find my notes. Dang. I got too many notes all over the place, guys.
Oh, very funny, Jay. In Alaska, isn't it dark winter? Yeah, okay. It's
Dark winter, yeah.
actually it's nighttime winter.
Yeah. Let's see. Low chance for civil war. Civil war, you have to have two internal power structures competing for control of the area. We don't have that. We have one controlling power structure, and we got all these little, how can I say it? Little Cub Scout units with sticks and marshmallows screaming, "We want to take over the government." No, that's not a civil war. That's a communist insurgency.
And on that, on those little, you don't have your little Boy Scout units on the one side. You have your Girl Scouts on the other side.
Yeah.
Each wanting different things.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because civil war, you have to have two opposing governments.
Yeah.
You have to have a government. Ones on the left do not have a government. There are far leftists, anarchists, socialists, Hubble's cat, all the Canadians, all those people.
Don't pick on Meow.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't pick on him. He's in mourning right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry about his doggy.
Yeah.
How many doggies is that? Two?
All right. Jay kind of put a tag on it here. How about tribal faction unrest? Yeah, you can have tribal faction unrest.
Yeah, like Yugoslavia breakup. I think China has a better tribal faction unrest than we do because they just had a big famine over there, flooding, and a lot of the Muslims and smaller ethnic groups are getting really mad. That's why they're recalling their troops.
Yeah.
And the Indians are thinking invading China.
Yeah, I think they thought, shall we invade China? Nah, let's let them kill themselves off a little more first.
It's true. They send green troops in the Himalayas, and their troops are acclimatized to the mountains because of the high altitude. It's about a mile, like what I have in my backyard. A lot of people who go camping up there in the summertime are not climatized, and they get oxygen hematomas. In other words, they can't bring in enough oxygen in their system. It's bad for Will up there because we have a sign. If you got a tank, you cannot go to a certain point in the park because your body cannot take in that much oxygen, and you're sucking in through the oxygen tank or the. You have an oxygenator, right, Will?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. There's no oxygen up there, so you're slowly suffocating on nitrogen.
Yep.
And then they call a medevac and they bring it towards the rescue unit for the mountains about less than a mile from my house. And I see every summer there's a helicopter coming from the Sierras.
I'd be dead before they ever got there.
Yeah, usually it's a lot of dead people coming on a helicopter, and their family gets like a $5,000 what you call a body carry down the mountain because it's expensive to run a helicopter that high. Right,
Yep.
right, Gil?
Oh, it's expensive to run a helicopter anywhere, but there's only certain for high altitudes. Not all helicopters are able to do it. It's like not all cars can go out there and drag race.
Yeah, like I said, they have to use a compressor unit for the helicopter. And we got pretty high mountains like the Himalayas over here. We're Southern Sierras. It's like we had Donner Party, and who was the other guys? They didn't make it. They all starved to death and eat each other. They made a horrible
I know
movie.
the Donner Party was the main one that everybody knows.
Yeah, but the other one was U.S. Army, and they got stuck out there, and they ate the Indians, the cows, the dogs, and they started eating the lower ranks. And then they starved to death.
Yeah. Okay, let me check on this here.
True. No, the Chinook can't make it that high. They tried it a couple times and it crashed. Recently, there was one in Alaska. Is it Whitney in Alaska?
Mount Whitney?
Yeah, it's in Alaska, isn't it?
I'm not sure. Give me a second. I'll search it right now. Mount
That.
Whitney. No, it's Mount Whitney is Southern California.
Oh, okay. Then it's my area. They had a Chinook crash up there because it couldn't breathe, and
Yeah. Okay.
C-47 Chinook.
yeah, it's a low altitude. It's not high altitude. They don't even work over in India.
Well, Jay
Yeah.
says there. He thinks that it's very high altitude to go.
They don't go up to a mile. That's a mile up in the air.
Yeah.
Wasn't that can't remember that Boeing plane could go up to a mile.
Yeah, but they have to use compressors.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't work because two engines are struggling, and it's jet powered. So you have to have a booster, a compressor, to force more air into the system. And putting on rocket packs when there's a bunch. I seen them on B-52s and also the tankers.
Oh, that's the one I was thinking of, the B-52.
Yeah, B-52, they have disposable jet packs on them, and they drop them off in an isolated area, and then they'll pick up and go. Bad thing about rat packs or rocket packs, they explode. I seen a B-52 disintegrate over Sacramento.
Oh, that Boeing plane, I can't remember it, but remember the one that does the refueling?
Right.
C-130.
C-130, yeah, they can go along and dump the fuel to get the extra altitude.
Yeah, but then they defeat their purpose in whatchamacallit, as a refueler. They have a certain altitude limit. They can't go too high and they can't get too low because they're an easy target.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to remember, folks, when you do change of altitude, this is important. You might suddenly die. It's like when an airplane decompresses too quick. I know in Japan Japan and Korea had two, where the inside of the cockpit was safe, but the rest of the plane, well, they had oxygen deficiency and they couldn't reach for the mask. And the flight crew put on their portable ones and put the mask on each people. And some of the people who couldn't get the mask on fast enough, and when they landed the plane, well, they didn't look too good.
Yeah. That other one.
Oh, B-58 Hustler, the supersonic plane. It went so fast, the bombs went in Mach 4. Yeah, there was a 3-passenger bomber. It's a very fast interceptor kind of bomber, short range because it burned so much fuel and made a lot of noise. You could hear it coming before radar picks it up. So we're staring at screens.
Yeah, I'm just looking at something here.
While we're
For
doing that, we could hold up this. Give people something to look.
I was hoping Anthony'd come in. I haven't got to congratulate him on that baby.
Well, babies always come around.
yeah, he was in this morning on Steve's.
Yeah, I saw him in there. Better him than me, I guess. I went through my turn.
Anyway, I did two new people that I found right here, and they're both, I think, Naomi May's in Illinois, and Sarah's in, I think, either Oregon or Seattle.
Are they fresh meat?
No, they're just starting out in prepper community and self sufficiency.
So they are fresh meat.
Yeah. All right, there we go. That one up there.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I'm watching a lot of
I
prepper
think
channels.
there's a lot of new folks starting up. Been going through the list because YouTube screwed me over and got me all messed up on my subscribers.
Oh yeah, if you notice, I'm back to under 1,100 again. You
Yeah,
better check your subscriber count, Will, because while you're gone, they might have taken about 5,000 away.
they did take a lot away.
Yeah.
And they took a lot of my videos too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn buggers.
Yeah.
No, it's the Chinese. I've been, like I said, I got one videos. I had to do so much work on that one. It's going to take forever to finish it.
So
What do you got
here's
there?
all right. Here's what you have for your the results of your Civil War here. If I get my mouse to work right, come on. There we go. This is the result of a civil war in the United States, and not actually a civil war. It could just be the rioters.
Or it
And
could
all
be
sorts of-
Stockton on a Saturday night.
Yeah,
Let's go party.
yeah. Hey, let's look at all. Hey, we got a traffic jam here. Yeah.
Let's go see what those guys have in their cars.
Hey, there's San Francisco with the I forget what the name of that one is. Yeah,
Golden Gate.
not the Golden Gate, the pyramid one. Yeah,
Transamerica.
Transamerica Pyramid. Yeah, that was it. So yeah, there stuff in the back. So I found some really cool pictures of what the aftermath was going to be. I'm gonna be using those in some of my videos coming up here for thumbnails and stuff. But I figured I'd share those with everybody.
Yeah, it's too funny.
Yeah,
This
they
is
come
why
up with
you-
some pretty good looking images.
True.
Yeah.
This is why you don't vote for Nancy Pelosi again. Vote for the other nice Democratic lady who isn't a witch.
That was
Yeah.
the other Democratic lady. She don't have any gonads.
It's all right. You don't want a witch with gonads.
Yeah. You just want, someone to get out that, I mean, I swear she's carrying around 20 pounds of plastic in her face.
She has her own Halloween mask.
Yeah, someday
Yeah.
you might have to too.
There you go. A little fun for the night.
Yep.
Jay says, looks sort of like after the Super Bowl victory party.
Yeah, there you
True.
go.
In Oakland. I'm just going to stay home in the bunker for Halloween, for election, and kick back and wait until this. The weird part, like you said, Gil,
Yeah.
on the Red Dragon,
hmm
this one, I can't figure it out. It's not as bad as the first wave of deaths, but a lot of my friends who are doctors and my relatives who are doctors keep telling me it's the weirdest thing they see. It's not dying off. It's just if you have a condition, you linger.
Yeah. It's of what I was tracking on the numbers here and stuff, and what I've been picking up from reports I've been able to get a hold of from hospitals and stuff, is that this is it seems like that there were 11 different variants of the Red Dragon. They are tracking 8 of them right now. Those other 3 have kind of like faded into the background. Those are the real nasty ones. And one of the doctors I was talking to, his personal theory is that come around Thanksgiving, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you're going to see those other three come back, like the Spanish flu did back then in the second year, come back just totally, and
Yeah.
and
That's what
what
I
will
heard.
happen is people will get the mild ones, the mild versions, and I got herd immunity now. No, you got immunity to that mild
Yeah.
variant, but
I heard
not
the same thing.
not the bad boys. My neighbor across the street here, back in December, end of December, January, they got something that was fairly substantial, and took them both out, him and his fiance, and now she has a very mild case of it, and she got tested again, and it came up as the red dragon again, but it's a different version, different variant of it. So there's a lot of people that have had it, think I don't have to wear a mask. I've had it, and guess what? They're getting it again, a different variant.
On that one, I from the East, like Japan, Korea, and stuff, they warn people if you have one of the weaker variants, and if you have, like me and Will, lung problems, be really careful. Because one guy went into the hospital in Japan. They cured him. They treated him for a different version of the Red Dragon, and it cost him about $1.5 million to survive because they had to use the ventilator. They had to use it for when your kidneys go bad,
Dialysis,
and then they used the third machine. I forget what the heck they call it, but combining all those treatments together. After 2 weeks, he left the hospital. That's $1.5 million right there.
Yep.
Insurance just covered half.
Yep.
Yeah, I have to use my BiPAP machine here at home when I get winded.
Yeah.
Just leave it on most of the day.
Yeah.
Does your BiPAP machine that has the oxygen connection?
I do.
Good.
Just raise. I just plug it in right when I put it on my face.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Europe is having a big, a big second wave. But the thing is, Europe's weird because everybody's catching it, but less people are dying. They're lingering, and it drives the hospitals nuts because they're not that sick where they could take them out of the hospital.
Yeah, our state's pretty weird. Not very many sick people, but it's all over the place.
Right.
Yeah.
But in Europe, it's concentrated because they have a denser population. So they can't get them out of the hospital. But at the same time, they can't send them home because they need proper treatment.
Well, they tell me here in the city I live in that if I do not absolutely need to be at the hospital, don't go.
Yeah,
and
because
if you go to the hospital, they lock you out. They won't let you go in.
Right, because
you have to be almost dead before they'll let you in there.
Or emergency surgery.
Ooh, this is not good.
Right. Night, Jay.
Yeah, I'm looking at some. I got the calculator here. The national calculator up.
Send me your address, Jay.
And yesterday, well, all right, everyone should know that. I don't know if you know this or not, but California is no longer in first place.
Nope.
They're in second place.
Yep.
And New York's down in fourth place. So it's Texas, California, Florida, New York, Illinois, and on down. Yesterday, actually, let me, you want me to share this or not, Will?
Go ahead.
All right, let me put this up here. All right, let me see if I can calculate. I'll get this a little bit bigger here so it looks good when people look at it. Okay. All right. So here we go. Come on. It jumped on me here. Sorry, guys. There we go. Back down. There we go. All right. So this is in the yellow here is yesterday's increase. This is today's increase. Almost twice as much as yesterday's for Texas. 50% more for California. And so, yeah, they're going up there. But let me go back to yesterday's again here. You know, Tennessee made a big jump yesterday, 3,500. Wisconsin made a big jump, 3,600. So we're getting down to the smaller ones. I mean, Utah is working on becoming a hot zone. So is Kentucky, but yeah.
Yeah, Idaho dropped, Kalen. It went from 10 to number 25, I think.
Let's go down to Idaho.
Yeah, not Idaho, Iowa.
Iowa's 25. Yeah.
Yep. It was 10.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, my opinion anyway, is that all those super spreader rallies are to blame.
Yeah.
Any kind of rally.
That's just my opinion.
Democratic or Republican rally, doesn't matter. If you're in a high density group, the chances are if you getting it is like, I have a better chance of hitting the Powerball without getting this disease.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what's been going on there. And what's so
and he's coming here in a couple of days.
Yeah.
I'm hiding in my bunker.
I think he's just traveling all across the United States just so that he can spread the disease.
Could be. Get rid of those Democrats.
Did you hear what happened to about Biden's staff?
Yeah, I heard that this morning.
Yeah, was it 6 or 7 of his staffers tested positive,
And
he
refuses.
And he refuses to get tested.
Yep, and he's traveling.
Oh yeah.
I think they're just trying to spread the disease.
Both parties are.
Trying their herd immunity approach.
Yeah.
It didn't work so well some other countries. Trust me.
This is what I was talking about earlier. Actually, let me move it over one so they can't see that other. So, so right now, today we're up 70. Yesterday was for a Sunday was 61,000 new cases. There's the 81 and 86. But if you look back here, go back here a month, we were getting down low. We had back in the 1st of September there. We were getting down low there, and then we had some high ones. Here were the previous highs. The 2 previous highs were back in July, where we had 78,000 and 78,000, and then we kind of flattened the curve, and we started making the dip. We got down into the 20s for new cases, and then we had some protesting going on. And some other idiocy, and it starts climbing, and it starts climbing, and it starts climbing, and here we are, up in the. We had the high 80s there, 80,000s. The numbers of the death rates coming down though.
Right, they don't. And the recovery rate's pretty good.
Yeah, well, the recovery rate's looking really good in comparison here.
Right, but you don't have a new section, reinfection.
Yeah, and that's the thing is they're not putting out that number.
Right, because hi Ryan. They're not putting that
CR,
number up.
Hey,
CR, how you doing, bud?
Yeah, so it's looking kind of.
Hey, Ryan the gamer.
But I think
we're doing.
Yeah, we're going to see a big change here come middle of November to the
end of the year.
To the middle, no, yeah, even that is before then, end of November to December 14th. There's you're going to see a big jump in not only numbers, but a big jump in the mortality rate because those other 3 strains, which are the killers, will be coming back big time. So everyone, like Dave would say, Dave, I wish Dave was in. Dave would be putting in a side check. Your vitamin D, your vitamin C, your vitamin E. Those last two make the vitamin D work. And don't forget your zinc, wherever you can get it.
And don't forget, folks, wear some kind of face shield or face mask, something that you don't get direct spray.
Yeah. Stay the distance.
Because, hey, like Doc Bones and we were saying, there are 3 entry points. Your mouth, your nose, your eyes. Because if you get a little moisture from someone sneezing or something, and that moisture gets in your eye, it's in. Goes straight in.
Yep.
So.
And, like I said, a lot of those prepping channels and also conspiracy channels are saying, "Oh no, we won't get the bug." They're no longer on the air. They got the bug, and some of them went to the other side.
Yep. And some of them are just plain embarrassed and are waiting for it to be over with so they can come back on next spring and everyone will have forgotten what they said.
Well, Dave's got some information for you. I mean, Gil.
Oh, coming up here tomorrow night is, and hopefully Martha will join me, but tomorrow night is backpacks. The right backpack can make the difference. And also, there's going to be a special announcement tomorrow about halfway through the live stream. And then coming up Friday and Saturday for the Friday night special, and then Saturday being Halloween. Things are still up in the air around here whether or not they're even going to do trunk or treat for the kids. Where they're out in the big parking lot and have the cars spaced out farther and let the kids go from car to car to car to get candy. That's still up in the air. And if they go with it, I'll do a live stream from there. But I will be doing the on Friday night special. I'm going to be covering the 21 Halloween questions. And so I'll be giving my answers, and you guys can put your answers up in the side chat if you want to do it or not, or you can I will have the questions in the description so you can do your own video response later on it. But it should be fairly interesting because I'm going to be adding a lot of special effects to it, and we're going to have a special guest appearance again from the Evil Twin.
Yay.
Well, are you doing an hour or 2 hours?
No, I'm letting Gil notify his notifications, and we're out of here.
Okay.
All righty. So that's what's coming up, folks. Yeah.
Make sure you check Gil out tomorrow night, you guys. I want to thank everybody for coming by, and you guys be safe out there. Wear your mask and keep the distance.
And wash your hands.
Yeah. And pick up one of these little bottles from Walmart for 94 cents. Put alcohol in it. Keep it by your door. When you come back in, spray your hands, wipe them down, and then start taking care of decontaminating yourself.
That's rubbing alcohol, not bourbon, folks.
Well, they could use Everclear. That's 90% alcohol. That'll definitely take care of it.
Oh, Lord.
Good night, everybody.
Night.